Salutations! This is your old power vintage creature, and I'm back for another episode of Mail Call. This is where I look at whatever I got in the mail today. Today's episode, we have two packages right here, and let's begin. We're going to take our scissors. These are just standard scissors you can find in any hardware store, and we're just going to snip along this bottom edge. In case you didn't know, my ex-wife Pamela is in town with her boys, and that's a hoot. They're all wanting to go to some nautical museum, and I'm not a big ocean person, so I'll probably have to pass on that one. But I do appreciate the invite. All my boys are starting cram school this year. Looks like we have the 1984 Copperhead figure. Copperhead was a Cobra soldier, or Cobra trooper rather, mercenary, and he piloted the water moccasin. And he was portrayed, I believe, as kind of a southern guy, maybe, or more of a southern drawl like that. His O-ring seems a little loose. He does have a little bit of a loose elbow here, but overall, great Cobra symbol, and that's what you got to look out for, because this silver paint that Hasbro used back in the day, these symbols would rub off at the drop of a hat. So anyway, so there we go. There's Copperhead. Pretty cool figure. Actually, right over here in this handy dandy storage drawer, I do believe I have a modern representation of his vehicle. This is from the Rise of Cobra, I believe. This was Rise of Cobra. This is the water moccasin. This is the modern version. It's a little larger than the original 84 version. Also, it's kind of dusty because it's been in storage for a little bit. But anywho, so the original version of this that came out back in the day for the toys, for the G.I. Joe figures, was a green, about the bluish color, the teal. The whole thing was that color, and he just basically sat down in here or into this part, and would use the gun to shoot down Joes, and you could have Cobra Commander or whoever driving this if you wanted. It's a pretty cool vehicle, but that's not what we're here to look at. I didn't get that in the mail. I bought that, who knows. I mean, I did get it in the mail, I'm sure, but not today. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and be a good camper and put all of our trash back in here. And we want to, we want to save our trash, and then we're going to take it all and dump it on Time Warner's front lawn. Am I right? Okay. Let's just go ahead and, now this, I did the top of this one, so I kind of switched it up. And let's see what we got here. Oh, well, this is nice. I forgot this guy was even on his way. This is the 1983 G.I. Joe Arctic Trooper, Snow Job. And he has kind of an unfortunate name, but Snow Job also means a con job. So he was a figure I had back in the day, and at one point we were on a family vacation, and I took him with me, and we stopped at a Shoney's, as we were often known to do, and I left him in the booth. So that was kind of a bummer. Anywho, this is Snow Job, the figure. Take a look at him there. And he has his backpack. It goes on here like this, and skis attached to the backpack. And he did not come with his laser rifle, but that's okay, because the rifle he came with is the same. It's called the XMLR-3A laser rifle, and that's the same gun that they use in the cartoon. Like every Joe had that gun at some point. Anyway, so it won't be a problem finding a replacement. In fact, I'm sure I've got one or two lying around, because they do like to include that with a lot of different figures. Anywho, so there's Snow Job, all geared up. And let me go ahead, and since he came with this file card, I'll just go ahead and read this. Arctic Trooper, codename Snow Job. File name Moore, Harlan W. Serial number RA773658456. Primary military specialty, Arctic Ski Patrol. Secondary military specialty, rifle instructor. born in Rutland, Vermont. Excuse me, birthplace, Rutland, Vermont. And his grade is an E6, which at this point was a sergeant. Snowjob was a major Olympic biathlon contender. He enlisted initially for the special training and support privileges that the Army gives to Olympic champions. However, to the consternation of Army PR flags, Snowjob volunteered and was accepted into the G.I. Joe team. Qualified expert, all NATO long-range sniper rifles, XMLR-3A laser rifle. And then here's a little quote submitted by Rock and Roll, the G.I. Joe heavy machine gunner who came out in the original 82 series, 82-83 series. Submitted by Rock and Roll. Quote, "You think we call him Snowjob because he does his job on skis? Negative. He's a con artist, pure and simple. Except when he picks up his rifle, sure as heck, something's going to fall down." End quote. And there's a look at that. And this has been an episode of Mail Call. Excuse me. Mail Call! And I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I have a new video for Let's Get Loose and flea market finds coming up either later today or tonight sometime. So thanks for watching. I'm Revenge Creature. Be sure to subscribe. Leave me a question or comment below. Feel free to follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find those links below. And also there's a Facebook page, Revenge Creature Reviews. So if you want to jump on there and say anything, say hi or etc. Don't forget, I'm always making videos for you. It has taken me a while to get back on track, but I think we're back on track. And with that, I'll leave you with the ever popular question, OSQUINOXO!